Over the last few weeks, we've had a lot of updates for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, and we've just had the reveal of the system overview trailer, which has revealed quite a lot of information to us. In addition to this, we've just had an update for the game Bleach Soul Resonance, which we haven't heard anything about for over a year. So I'm super excited to dive into all of this new information for Bleach Rebirth of Souls and for Bleach Soul Resonance. Definitely stick around until the very end of the video so that you know the latest goings on with both of these all new upcoming Bleach games. We got really tired of the same old boring anime shirts, so we decided to launch Getsuga.com with the aim of creating designs inspired by our favorite anime and manga. We came up with designs that look cool and represent all of our favorite stories. Check out the latest Instinct collection, which features some amazing designs like this Frosted Heavens design inspired by Toshiro Hitsugaya, or this Instinct design inspired by Hollow Ichigo, and my personal favorite, which is the Heart design, which was inspired by Ukiura Shifa. Do not miss out, go to Getsuga.com and wear your favorite stories. So let's kick things off with Bleach Soul Resonance. So we last heard about this game back in August of 2024. Where it was revealed that the game was in post-production, and all relevant parties are working hard to make progress on the game. This of course was after we had learned that Nuverse was shut down by its parent company ByteDance way back in November of 2023. There were also rumours that other companies were buying projects from ByteDance and Nuverse, and Bleach Soul Resonance was rumoured to be among those projects. Then we heard that a new version of Bleach Soul Resonance was being developed, but finally we have an update now and we have new App Store images of the game, and a lot of people are really impressed with how Soul Resonance looks. People are shocked that this is a game that's been developed for mobile. As you can see, this first image here, we have art of Rukia on the left in the 1000-year Blood War arc design, and in the background we've got a in-game image of Ichigo battling Byakuya. I think next we have Ichigo versus Old Man Zangetsu with artwork of Ichigo on the right. And then we've got these character cards here for Renji, Byakuya, Chad, Ichigo, and Rukia. And then we have this fourth and final image of Chad battling against a Hollow. And it feels amazing to know that this game finally has had an update and it hasn't been forgotten, because honestly it had so much potential when it was first revealed back in 2023. We also have this all new artwork for Bleach Soul Resonance, and this is from the very first Bleach chapter, where Ichigo cuts through and defeats the Hollow Fishbone D. You can see Rukia there in the background. Again, this artwork is drawn in the 1000-year Blood War anime style. And then of course we have this trailer here promoting the game that's on the official website. And just to give a reminder of how incredible this game looks, the entire story mode appears to be playable here. You've got Ichigo versus Kinpachi, you've got blood splatters which aren't censored, which is amazing. Some people are even saying that Soul Resonance looks even more impressive than Rebirth of Souls. And we had all of this gameplay and footage revealed to us a couple of years ago, and it's been insane that we've not heard anything about this game considering how amazing it looks. So you've got Bankai Ichigo here battling Byakuya, you've got the Kido spells being used, and you can see that there is a ton of variety in the gameplay. And then these amazing cutscenes here. This is honestly going to be an incredible way to play through the story of Bleach. And it's amazing that we don't just have one game to look forward to, but we have two, with both Rebirth of Souls and Soul Resonance. So on the official Bleach Soul Resonance website, we can see that there have been a ton of pre-orders. Over on the English version, there have been about 222,000, while on the Chinese website, they've had over 5 million pre-orders. This is people who are just pre-registering their interest following the open beta of the game. So yeah, as you can see on the bottom of the website, we've not heard anything since November of 2023, so hopefully we are going to be getting some new information about Soul Resonance in the not too distant future. This now brings us to the all-new system overview trailer for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So let's go over this all-new trailer and what has been revealed about the game. So there is quite a lot to cover within this gameplay trailer. Firstly, they go over a lot of the gameplay mechanics which we have discussed on the channel, as the system overview trailer begins by showing us all of the playable characters that have been revealed thus far. So you've got everyone from the Shinigami to the Arrankas to the Vizards as well as Aizen. So there we have the title screen for the game, Bleach Rebirth of Souls, with Zangetsu in the background with the moonlight shining down, and the trailer begins by breaking down the gameplay mechanics as we see several battles being shown to us with some cutscenes. There's a lot of intense gameplay with all of the characters' special abilities being showcased. We get to learn the basics of the game, so to attack, guard, or to break your opponent's guard, and the importance of maintaining a good distance between yourself and your opponent. So Rebirth of Souls relies upon this three-way deadlock where you have to choose your actions wisely. So attacking leads you to break your opponent's guard until they find the perfect opening to guard once again, where they then wait for an opening and attack you and then break your guard. The whole point is to exploit openings on the battlefield by unleashing powerful combo attacks. So we see examples of this in the background, and the aim of the game is to deplete your opponent's reishi health gauge. We have examples of quick attack combos as well as flash attack combos for devastating power, and it's emphasized that because each character is so unique and different, each one has a different gap, strong action, and speed. So since a lot of the Bleach characters battle with swords, it's important to figure out what distance you want to maintain against your opponent so that you can still successfully land attacks while evading attacks. Another key mechanic which we have discussed with Rebirth of Souls is the reverse gauge. By consuming this gauge, powerful moves can be unleashed as it helps you to turn the tide of battle, which is a key aspect of Rebirth of Souls which they are really focusing on. So with the reverse action, you can either chain reverses or do a burst reverse. With burst reverse, it cancels your opponent's attack and it blows them away. You can also do soul reverse, which depletes the reverse gauge in order to recover the reishi gauge over time. So this is really cool to see. If you're chaining combos within Bleach Rebirth of Souls, then you can do a follow-up ho-ho to further extend your combos. So you can see here Ichigo continuously dashes forward and continues the barrage of attacks. And this battle between Soifon and Yoruichi, you can see counters being demonstrated, where you can evade your opponent's attack and strike them from behind. So again, the focus is to turn the tide of battle by using reverse action and ho-ho. Ho-ho is again the speed and agility that Shinigami use in their battle system. So again, the aim of Rebirth of Souls is to deplete your opponent's reishi or health gauge and to destroy all of their konpaku, which is their remaining life force. If you deal enough damage against your opponent, then you will unlock your powerful Kikon move, which is capable of destroying your opponent's konpaku directly. So as you can see here, this was a soul destruction attack done by Rukia, which destroys 3 of her opponent's konpaku. So yeah, mastering the flow of the fight and successfully executing your Kikon move will be the key to victory. So even if you have really low reishi and your konpaku are weakened, there is still an opportunity to turn the tide of battle in this game. So all of this is making for some unpredictable battles. This of course is where your fighting spirit builds up and it allows you to activate the character's awakening. And this can make all the difference in a fight within Rebirth of Souls. So Ichigo's awakening of course is his Tensei Zangetsu Bankai. So you can see he's unleashing this rapid barrage of attacks. All of his stats have been increased with his awakening. And in his awakening form, his actions have obviously been altered as he's transformed into his Bankai form. So we see various different examples of awakenings. There is also a mechanic called Kikon Channel, which is triggered by accumulating more fighting spirit while in the awakened state. You can see Grimmjow unleashing his Kikon Channel here while he is in his Resurrection form. So a Kikon Channel is basically a more powerful version of a Kikon move, which is capable of reversing the tide of a battle with a single devastating strike. So we see various examples of these Kikon Channels, Mayuri, Yoruichi, and these attacks are really devastating. So yeah, each character does have their own unique battle system, which highlights each of their appeals as well as their individuality in the game. So we're seeing a wide variety of characters here with different playstyles. So signature moves are able to be unleashed without consuming any gauges. Then you have spiritual pressure moves which consume gauge to unleash a unique and powerful attack. And again, like we've mentioned, while a character is in that awakened state, all of their abilities are generally enhanced significantly. As you can see with Mayuri's Bankai activation, Hitsugaya's Bankai, and all of these elements within the battle system allows you to experience battles straight out of the Bleach manga. So we're getting some incredible visuals here that we haven't seen before, and Rebirth of Souls looks more and more impressive the more that I see it. Got some incredible cutscenes, Ichigo in his Vastolore form versus Segunda Etapa Ukiura, and now we jump towards the second half of the trailer, which reveals a offline battle mode. There is also the main story mode, which covers the entire Bleach story from the Substitute Shinigami arc to the end of the Arrancar arc, so around 48 volumes of the Bleach manga. There is also Secret Story Mode, which includes original stories which describe the main narrative from the different perspectives of the characters. Now this is going to be really interesting to dive into, and you can definitely expect videos on my channel while I go through each of the different perspectives of the characters in the game. There's also side episodes which describe the daily life events between battles, and these are usually things that we haven't seen before. There is also Mission Mode, which is sort of a arcade or survival mode. And within Mission Mode, there are a variety of ways that you can train as you overcome several different challenges. And I know a lot of you have been asking for this, but there's also a online mode. So a lot of people have been asking for this, but as well as an offline mode, there is also an online battle mode. The trailer also shows us a glimpse of the main menu screen of the game after the title screen. So you've got various different modes: story, offline, online, tutorial, store, options, as well as extras at the end. So then within the store, there is no artwork that you can purchase, OST or costumes, unfortunately. It's mostly customizing your online profile. You can buy certificates for your online profile and equipment, like stat items. I do wish that they had more stuff that you could purchase here within the store. So then we come back to the menu and we see an alternative menu here which looks amazing. It's got Orihime here in the background with this amazing blue color. In the options you can see the variety of different ways you can customize the game. The announcer can be turned off for those who don't like it, and you can also change the awakening and battle music, and depending upon what menu option you select, the game has different main menu art and animation. So yeah, you've got all of the standard options for game, display, audio, and language. So that's basically the Rebirth of Souls system overview trailer. Interestingly, we do get a character model for a character that hasn't been revealed yet to be playable. So that's the character model for Iba on the right. So I do wonder if they've gone through all of the effort to create his model, he must be playable in the game. But it does seem like Rebirth of Souls is focusing on quality over quantity with its roster. So yeah, after these amazing visual cutscenes, the system overview trailer ends, but we do have a treat right at the end, as we have an all-new reveal of what to expect for the DLC for this game, with the Season Pass for Rebirth of Souls being revealed to include content from the 1000-Year Blood War arc, as new 1000-Year Blood War arc Quincy's are going to be joining as playable characters. Now this is going to be absolutely incredible to see. Now there is still some questions that we have following this trailer. Now with the 1000-Year Blood War arc being announced as DLC, what's going to happen to the characters from the Fullbring arc? Have they completely forgotten them, or are they going to be included in Season 2 DLC? What about crossplay for online mode? Are we going to be able to play between console and PC? Is that going to be rollback netcode? Are we going to be getting a demo for Rebirth of Souls before the official release date? And we still don't know anything about the online lobbies, whether there's going to be ranked battles, and if we're going to be getting any more character reveals on Mondays. Now Rebirth of Souls has revealed several boss characters or non-playable characters where their models have been created, like Grand Fisher, Old Man Zangetsu, as well as the various different holos from the Substitute Shinigami arc. This highlights just how much love that they're pouring into the story mode. So as of making this video, 25 characters have been revealed for Rebirth of Souls, with the most recent being Xyle Opero as well as Shunsui, and there is still at least one more character that they have yet to reveal, with the coming soon placed there. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, as well as the latest updates for Bleach Soul Resonance. What do you guys think about these all new Bleach games that are coming to mobile as well as console? I'm super excited for Rebirth of Souls. I think my favorite reveal from this entire trailer was that we're going to be getting secret story mode as well as side story mode. That's going to be a lot of interesting material to dive into as we see the story of Bleach from the perspectives of the different characters. And also I'd love to see what they've got in store for us with side episodes, as we get to see more of the day-to-day lives of the characters between the main events of the story. But yeah, we have reached the point of the video where I want to hand over the discussion to all of you. What do you guys think about these news and updates for Bleach Soul Resonance and Bleach Rebirth of Souls? Do continue the discussion in the comments, and lastly, thank you for making it to the end of this video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next Bleach Rebirth of Souls update video. A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.